Alright, good day everyone. So today we will be doing May-June 2025, paper 2, May-June 2025, paper 2, number 1. Alright, so let's read it one time. Using a calculator or otherwise, evaluate each of the following. Give your answer in its exact form. So I will, when they say or otherwise, means to show working and calculate it manually rather than use a calculator. So 3 over 2 squared minus 6 minus 1 plus 6. Now whenever we have questions like this, we apply BODMAS. And what I mean by like this, it means it has a question with different operations. This one has to the power of, have minus, and it have plus. According to BODMAS, we do brackets first. So it's 3 over 2 by 3 over 2. So 3 over 2 multiplied by 3 over 2 is 9 over 4. So 9 over 4 minus 1 plus 6. We can change this 9 over 4 to 4 into 9 is 2, 1 over. So 2 1/4 minus 1 plus 6. Whenever we're doing BODMAS, right, we have to do addition first. Now, because this question has only addition and subtraction, I will rearrange it. So it'll be 2 1/4, and you put in all the positive numbers first, plus 6 minus 1. That would be 8 1/4 minus 1, which would be 7 1/4. Right? Or you can use your calculator, right, and you put exactly what it have. Open bracket 3, the ABC button is 2, is the over button. 3 over 2 squared, x2 is squared, minus 1 plus 6. Your calculator is programmed to do BODMAS, so we should get the same answer, 7 1/4. Right, so that is how you would do this first one. Okay, let's go on to the next one. So the next question tells us 2.1 multiplied by 10 over 7 plus 12 divided by 1 and 3 over 5. Now in this question, it's a little bit special in such that we have fractions and we have decimals. So it's either you change everything to decimals or change everything to fractions. I will change everything to fractions. 2.1 is 2 and 1 over 10 multiplied by 10 over 7 plus 12 divided by 1 and 3 over 5. Now, again, we have several different operations in one question, so we're going to apply BODMAS. You're doing brackets first. So 2 and 1 over 10 is 21 over 10. So 21 over 10 multiplied by 10 over 7. 10 to 10, 1, 10 to 10, 1, 7 to 7, 1, 7 and to 21 is 3. Alright, so this is going to be 3 plus 12 divided by 1 and 3 over 5. Now, again, brackets off. We don't have powers off. Do we have division? Yes. We're going to be doing this part second, which is 12 divided by 1 and 3 over 5, which is 12 over 1 divided by 8 over 5. 12 over 1 multiplied by 5 over 8. 4 we're going to 8, 2. 4 we're going to 12, 3. 5 3s are 15, so it'll be 15 over 2. So this question is now 3 plus, instead of 15 over 2, let's put it as a mixed number. 2 into 15, 7, remainder 1 over 2. So it'll be 3 plus 7 and a half, which is 10 and a half. And that should be your answer if we do it manually. Now, you can use your calculator. Again, your calculator is programmed to do BODMAS, but you have to put exactly what it says. Right, so open bracket 2.1 multiplied by 10 over 7, close bracket, plus 12 divided by 1 and 3 over 5. Press equal and you do get 10 and a half, so you know that your answer is correct. And that is how you would do this next question. Let's go to the other part. Right, let's zoom in. Miranda earns $8,316 per month. She spends 4/7 of her savings on utility bills, food, and personal items and saves the remainder. What percentage of her monthly salary does she save? So first off, we need to find out. So if she spends 4/7, then she saves, in fractions your whole is 1 minus 4/7, which is 7/7 minus 4/7, which would be 7 minus 4 is 3/7. They want to know what percentage. So 3/7 multiplied by 100/1. You can use a calculator to do that as well. Right? It should be 3/100/7, and then you convert it. But 3/7 multiplied by 100 would be 42 6/7. So how much did she save? 42 6/7%. Right? Or if you want, it'll be 300/7, and 7 could go into 30 4 times, remainder 2. 7 could go into 20 2 times, remainder 6. So that is how you would have gotten 42 6/7%. Right? Let's look at this question. The portion of her earnings spent on utility bills, foods, and personal items is divided in a 5:3:4 ratio, respectively. Calculate the amount of money she spends on personal items. Again, the order in which they put the ratio is the order that they would list the items, right? So we know that utility bills to food to PI, which is personal items, this would be 5:3:4. Alright, first off, we need to know how much she spent on these things. We know it was 4/7 of her salary, so spent would be 4/7 multiplied by the total, which was 8,316. Let's just make sure. Yeah. Right, when you do that, you're supposed to get 4/7 multiplied by 8,316. You're gonna get, so she spent 4,752. Calculate the money she spent on personal items. So we know that personal items as a fraction is 4 out of your total. So 4 parts out of your total number of parts. That would be 4 and 3, 5 and 3 is 8, 8 and 4 is 12, right? Right, so personal, that's 4 out of 12 is a third, right? So amount on personal items would be a third multiplied by 4,752/1, which would be 1,584. Right, and that is how much she would have spent on personal items. Right, let's go on to the next question. Let me just zoom up. Miranda saves the same amount of money each month. Show that her annual savings is 42,768. So first off, annual salary means annual savings. So annual is for 12 months. We know that for 1 month it was 3/7, I believe. Yeah, 3/7 of the total amount, which would have been 8,360. Right? So let's do that. 3/7 times 8,316. So we know that for 1 month, let's zoom up. So when you multiply this, you're going to get an answer of 3,564. So annually means 12 months. So for 12 months, it would be, if 1 month is equal to that, then 12 months would be 3,564 times 12. And you're supposed to get this amount, which you do when you multiply it. $42,768 is her annual savings. Right? Let's look at last part. She invests the $42,768 in credit union, which pays compound interest of 5% per annum. What is the total interest earned after 2 years? Now they gave you the formula. They want to know the total interest, so that is not the total amount, the total interest. So amount is equal to a principal. So let's put this first. The principal is the amount invested, $42,768. Your rate is 5%, and n, which is a number of years, is 2. So the amount would be 42,768, open bracket, 1 plus 5 over 100 to the power of n, which is 2. You're going to put this in your calculator. So 42, let's do it on the calculator here. 42,768 by 1 plus 5, ABC button for over 100, close bracket, to the power of 2. Press equal. So the amount that she would have received is $47,151.72. Now, but did they ask you that? No, they said the interest earned. So we know that amount is usually a principal plus the interest, right? Let's go down. So that means $47,151.72 is equals to a principal $42,768 plus the interest. If I was to make interest the subject, I'd carry this across. So my interest would be 47,151.72 subtract 42,768. So it would be 47. Let's do this on a calculator so that we can have, right? So minus in this answer 42768, press equal, and you get an answer of, her interest was 4,000. Let's just put it. The interest was $4,383.72. And that is how you would do this question number 1, paper 2, number 1, May, June 2025.